Credence. Credence. Credence is a noun meaning belief, mental acceptance. Here are a few ways in which credence can be used. The townspeople gave credence to the idea of merging with the neighboring county. Some scientists have difficulty finding credence in faith-based beliefs. Now you say credence. Try the word again. Dissemble. Dissemble. Dissemble is a verb meaning to disguise or conceal, deliberately give a false impression. Here are a few ways in which dissemble can be used. The bank robbers were able to dissemble their identities and get away with their crime. Some lizards are able to dissemble by camouflaging their skin to match the color of a surrounding surface. Now you say dissemble. Try the word again. Evince. Evince. Evince is a verb meaning to display clearly, to make evident, to provoke. Here are a few ways in which evince can be used. Carla was furious when she learned her rivals were defaming her and wanted to evince them into action. They were eager to evince their distaste for the new students. Now you say evince. Try the word again. Feckless. Feckless. Feckless is an adjective meaning lacking in spirit and strength. Here are a few ways in which feckless can be used. The quarterback was called off of the field because of his feckless performance. The fans and cheerleaders were feckless and weary when the home team lost the big game. Now you say feckless. Try the word again. Nefarious. Nefarious. Nefarious is an adjective meaning wicked, depraved, devoid of moral standards. Here are a few ways in which nefarious can be used. There are many nefarious characters in the new crime drama. The nefarious plan backfired when one of the crew was caught. Now you say nefarious. Try the word again. Primordial. Primordial. Primordial is an adjective meaning developed or created at the very beginning, going back to the most ancient times or earliest stage. Here are a few ways in which primordial can be used. The scientist was studying the primordial origins of the species. Archaeologists are often concerned with finding primordial artifacts. Now you say primordial. Try the word again. Primordial. Primordial. Primordial is an adjective meaning fundamental, basic. Here are a few ways in which primordial can be used. Early humans mastered primordial tasks, such as drawing and cooking. The company training was supposed to be a primordial introduction to the job. Now you say primordial. Try the word again. Propinquity. Propinquity. Propinquity is a noun meaning nearness in place or time. Here are a few ways in which propinquity can be used. The directions describe the propinquity of the house as being much closer to the gas station than it is. The propinquity of the TV programming made it impossible to watch both shows because they started within 5 minutes of each other. Now you say propinquity. Try the word again. Propinquity. Propinquity. Propinquity is a noun meaning kinship. Here are a few ways in which propinquity can be used. When the childhood friends reunited after college, they found their propinquity had not dissolved. The mother and daughter did everything together, and most people approved the propinquity they had with each other. Now you say propinquity. Try the word again. Substantive. Substantive. Substantive is an adjective meaning real, having a solid basis. Here are a few ways in which substantive can be used. Richard was pleased with the substantive argument he presented in the final paper. The dream was so substantive that Mia woke up believing she'd won the lottery. Now you say substantive. Try the word again. Unwanted. Unwanted. Unwanted is an adjective meaning not usual or expected, not in character. Here are a few ways in which unwanted can be used. Josh was always friendly and relaxed, but his unwanted demeanor last night was off-putting. Serving free lunch was unwanted because of the conservative budget. Now you say unwanted. Try the word again. Viscous. Viscous. Viscous is an adjective meaning having a gelatinous or gluey quality, lacking in easy movement or fluidity. Here are a few ways in which viscous can be used. The drain was clogged with a viscous substance. The consistency of the adhesive was viscous enough to use on small metal pieces. Now you say viscous. Try the word again. Cavort. Cavort. Cavort is a verb meaning to romp or prance around exuberantly, to make merry. Here are a few ways in which cavort can be used. It was good to cavort when such behavior led to an invitation to join the jazz trio. Attendees were able to cavort at the reception after the show. Now you say cavort. Try the word again. Decry. Decry. Decry is a verb meaning to condemn, express strong disapproval. Here are a few ways in which decry can be used. Legislation did not decry segregation until the late 1960s. His mother felt moved to decry the marriage during the ceremony. Now you say decry. Try the word again. Distraught. Distraught. Distraught is an adjective meaning very much agitated or upset as a result of emotion or mental conflict. Here are a few ways in which distraught can be used. After the accident, both drivers were distraught about the damage to their cars. The cousins were distraught when their uncle suddenly passed away. Now you say distraught. Try the word again. Eulogy. Eulogy. Eulogy is a noun meaning a formal statement of commendation, high praise. Here are a few ways in which eulogy can be used. It was difficult for her to write her father's eulogy only a day before the funeral. The family was displeased that Mark's will requested his close friend to deliver the eulogy. Now you say eulogy. Try the word again. Exhume. Exhume. Exhume is a verb meaning to remove from a grave. Here are a few ways in which exhume can be used. They had to exhume the buried artifacts to learn more about the ancient culture. The investigation was able to move forward after the body was exhumed. Now you say exhume. Try the word again. Murky. Murky. Murky is an adjective meaning dark and gloomy, obscure. Here are a few ways in which murky can be used. The hikers were reluctant to drink the murky water from the creek. The hikers began to fear becoming lost as the daylight turned murky. Now you say murky. Try the word again. Murky. Murky. Murky is an adjective meaning lacking in clarity and precision. Here are a few ways in which murky can be used. The assignment was difficult to complete because of the murky instructions. It took far too long to assemble the desk because of the murky directions. Now you say murky. Try the word again. Picante. Picante. Piquant is an adjective meaning stimulating to the taste or mind. Here are a few ways in which piquant can be used. The theater production was so interesting that the critic described it as piquant. Children placed in gifted and talented programs usually find the work to be challenging as well as piquant. Now you say piquant. Try the word again. Utopian. Utopian. Utopian is an adjective meaning founded upon or involving a visionary view of an ideal world. Impractical. Here are a few ways in which utopian can be used. The funding committee considered his utopian philosophies on charity to be frivolous and lacking in foresight. Free education and healthcare would be provided to everyone in a utopian society. Now you say utopian. Try the word again. Verbiage. Verbiage. Verbiage is a noun meaning language that is too wordy or inflated in proportion to the sense or content. Wordiness. A manner of expression. Here are a few ways in which verbiage can be used. Juan is too proud to admit that the verbiage in his work is distracting. The extra verbiage in the directions made it difficult to extract the crucial points. Now you say verbiage. Try the word again. Verdant. Verdant. Verdant is an adjective meaning green in tint or color. Here are a few ways in which verdant can be used. The lenses of her new sunglasses give everything a verdant appearance, as though steeped in chlorophyll. The ocean was so verdant in the photo that we thought it had been edited to enhance the color saturation. Now you say verdant. Try the word again. Verdant. Verdant. Verdant is an adjective meaning immature in experience or judgment. Here are a few ways in which verdant can be used. They didn't hire him for the job because of his verdant resume. Everyone assumed that because Margie was young, she was also verdant, and thus they didn't take her seriously. Now you say verdant. Try the word again.